everyone, it's me, Colam, and welcome back to a basically monthly live stream. I hope you guys are doing okay. So, okay, yeah, and I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far.
Yeah, it has turned into a monthly live stream, although it's not meant to be.
It's meant to be fortnightly.
It's meant to be fortnightly, and then you went ill, and then obviously the week before you can talk about how you went to St. James's Palace and had to rehearse and so on. But you've got what's known as a Superman curl on your head. Well, I know it as a Superman curl.
Do I?
On the head. Yes, there's a little curl at the front of your head that kind of curls down. It used to be, well, when Christopher Reeve, long before you were probably even born.
I know what you mean, I think.
Probably the current Superman has that little curl on the head, but now you've got rid of it. People wonder what the heck I'm talking about now. But yes, hope everyone's well. Apologies for missing a lot of live streams. But yeah, Cole's been really busy and ill last week. But you're better now.
I am hopefully better now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you've been busy.
Yes.
And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. Well, no, unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately.
We were watching Arsenal just before, and we were hoping that it was going to be a win.
We didn't win.
No. And Bob will be happy because Bob's a Tottenham fan. Hi, Bob. And whilst I'm saying that, hi to all the other patrons that are on at the moment. We'll say hi properly later. Right. Do you want to jump into it since people have been waiting 2 weeks since last time?
Okay, well, I'm going to sing. The song I'm going to sing is Best Part by Daniel Caesar, because people seem to like the song and everyone keeps singing it at my school. So I thought singing it myself as well, just to be different. Different.
Yeah. What, you mean just like everybody else in your school, you're going to sing it like just to be different? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
100%.
very good.
Let me put my mic up first.
I have to be honest here, I don't know anyone else on here. I have no idea who Daniel Caesar is. I've never heard this song before. Cole just said, just before this, oh, I'm going to sing. I said, all right. I better get the microphone kind of amp set up. So hopefully it is all set up properly. It was a bit of a blind panic trying to set up. So anyway, so whilst I'm about to poke buttons, this is, what's it called?
Best Part.
And I believe this is actually a duet.
Yeah, it's a duet, so I'm going to sing.
And obviously I'm not going to sing the other part.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
You should sing it.
No,
you should sing the female part.
I'm pretty sure no one wants to hear me sing. Right, so
I think everyone wants to hear you sing. Actually,
so
I think you're just doubting yourself.
No, I'm pretty sure no. Oh, Destiny's just come on as well. Hi, Destiny. I hope you are well.
We need it. We need
a female part.
No, we need a Chi Lam feature.
No. I'm just gonna say no.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, so this is
Best Part.
Best Part, where you sing both the male and the female part. Are you going to change your voice, or are you just going to sing it normally?
No, I was singing it normally.
Okay, so
I'm not going to just suddenly sing. Well, I mean, I could, but
suddenly go falsetto.
I could, but I don't particularly want to.
Okay, right. I'm going to unmute your main mic and mute the rest of the mics. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in the rain that is pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see, I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Those brown eyes desire. When we wake up and then we make love, it makes me feel so nice. You're the water when I'm in the desert. You're the Tylenol I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. When you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part. Oh, you're the best part. Oh, the best part. If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Oh, if you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Won't you? If you love me, won't you say something? If you love me, won't you? Love me, won't you?
So that is Best Part by Daniel Caesar and AGR. Hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoyed it, yeah.
You enjoyed it. Enjoyed them whilst you were being them. As I said, I've never heard that before. So, but it sounds nice.
Cool.
I couldn't quite work out what part was the female part and what
The
was
first verse was meant to be the female part. But obviously I'm not singing it an octave higher.
You should have done. It would be even cool.
It would be awful.
Yes.
I'll get you to do it.
Yes. I'm just looking at the video because it says, a few people said the video looks a bit fuzzy. I'm just wondering whether
I'm
you're
seeing
out.
video and audio is perfect on my side.
Is it? It looks like it's in focus. I can't quite tell.
It looks like it sounds. Well, I don't know how it sounds.
It
but
looks like it sounds.
It looks like it sounds.
I think it's in focus. There was a bit something funny earlier.
It looks fine.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
We've dropped into Inception, where you're looking at yourself in a live stream, looking at yourself in live stream.
Yeah.
You've never watched Inception?
I haven't.
No, where the theme time comes from.
Yeah.
But it's really good, actually. You should watch it sometime. It is a bit of a mind-bending movie. But that's all good. Right, so why don't you tell everyone why you weren't here last week and the week before?
Last week busy. I was ill. And the week before,
you had to
was
go
rehearsing for a cool, not really performance for St. James's Palace.
I'm going to press a button where people will see you, your friends, at St. James's Palace. So
yeah.
let them know what happened.
So basically, Albert, Kira and I, Albert, Kira, my friends, went to St. James's Palace to perform a song that I had arranged for the Commonwealth Music Relay called Symphony, which was written by five songwriters from around the Commonwealth, so like the 5 different regions. And so, I guess what the song's about. The song's kind of like a collective thing. We're all one voice and whatever. Very heartwarming. But
yes.
Yeah. Anyways, we were meant to perform the song at St. James's Palace. So I was going to be on keys, Albert on guitar, and Kieran vocals. And we also had Mira, who was a professional flautist, come in and play flute. And it turned out that Albert and I couldn't play because the PA system was miles away from where we were going to be performing. And then also the palace wouldn't allow cables like on their carpet because it's so expensive, it might damage the carpet, and people might trip over and land on the carpet, meaning the carpet would they'd feel really
and they
worried
are the
about the
royal
carpet.
family, so they can decide what they want.
Yeah. So that meant Albert and I couldn't be heard, so we couldn't perform, but we were there for the fun of it. But Kieran and Mira, that rhymes, performed. And yeah, so I got my arrangement performed at St. James's Palace in front of Prince Edward, which is really cool. Yeah, I got to meet him as well. So,
But it was your arrangement. You put it all together, and actually yesterday it was played on radio.
yeah, yes. The song was played on Scala Radio. So I've now met Prince Edward twice and been on Scala Radio twice.
Yeah, which
So
is
that's
a coincidence. And you can't see it yet, but other people can. Your name actually appeared on DAB.
Yeah, it's really
On DAB, where it kind of talks about stuff.
Yeah, so
It even name checks you.
were you actually like driving, or did you just get in the car and just like look at it? Oh my God, you're on radio.
I was driving because you could talk about this later about the Song Academy thing, because I don't want everyone will be bored just listening to this. But we knew it was coming on before 4 o'clock. Mummy fell asleep and had a poke Mummy and said, "Oi, your son is on radio." And then you appeared. So that was quite cool.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, so that was one part of the busy stuff that was happening. Getting on radio, going to St James's Palace, meant to play but didn't play, and then appearing on radio with it being played globally around the world, which is quite cool and used for an inspiration for people around the world to kind of create their own variations of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so that was one of the reasons why you were busy. But let's leave the rest of the reason why you're busy into something else, because you want to do some jazz.
Yeah. So why I'm going to be even more busy is that I'm taking the really rogue route of trying to audition jazz pieces into a classical concert. And they've accepted me to audition, which was crazy.
Which doesn't mean they'll accept you to stick
Which
a jazz
probably
piece
doesn't mean they'll accept it in the
into sling a jazzical piece into a jazzical.
jazzical.
Maybe that's what they want. Actually, you look at it. The mics are full now. Jazzical. Maybe actually, if you made it jazzical, it will go in.
Yeah.
Jazz up some Beethoven. But anyway, so you're doing.
So I've got 2 jazz pieces that is meant to be like a 8 to 20 minute recital. So I've got 10 minutes. And yeah.
I'm learning how to choose the right audio apps for you.
Shut up.
So that was your Apple Watch going stupid, right? Okay. But anyway, play some jazz,
So yeah, I'll just play them one after. I'll play one of them and then I'll say.
and then
that
we
was
can
that
talk
one.
about other stuff.
Then I'll talk about, and then I'll play the other one.
Yeah, and then we can split.
Yeah.
And then we
In
get
the
into-
audition, which is on Tuesday, by the way. I'd need to play one after the other, and then that would be if I get in how I'd play it at the concert, which is in Wigmore Hall on the something of November.
Which is only relevant if you get.
Which is only relevant if I get in, but it's probably still a good concert if I know it anyway.
Yes.
So
well, you'll
go
be there
watch.
anyway to either watch or to play, one or the other.
So obviously, I'd love to play. It would be
Yes.
pretty cool. But in central London as well, like crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, like yeah. Anyways, the first piece I'm gonna play is "Unconditional Love" by Jerry Allen. I played it when I was at National Youth Jazz Collective, so I thought, and I really like it because it's got really nice harmonies. So I thought I'd make a solo piano version. So here it is.
All right. So this is your own arrangement of a kind of a band ensemble jazz piece, is it?
The recording is like a trio, so it was kind of easy-ish.
Okay, but it's still a piano solo arrangement of a jazz trio then.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Well, everything I'm doing is a arrangement, I guess.
Yes. Well, I don't know. Your musical, I just agree.
I mean, it
with
doesn't
what
have
you
to
say.
be. It could just be like a transcription or something. But
Yes.
I mean, most of the time I just get given a lead sheet and have to play off it. So, anyways,
Oh, 1 second. So Chris, actually, I'll type it to Christian Nielsen. I think he may has to refresh, but on his video is a bit blurry. But
maybe
anyway.
it is blurry.
Is it? If you flip it round, I can't tell.
If I flip it around.
Yes, I'm sure if you flip it upside down, it won't. But if you went full screen, you might be able to see.
Oh, it is a bit blurry.
Where is it blurry?
Wait, it might just be my quality. Because
Ooh.
I'm on 360p.
Yes, and I wonder if you stick it on
Advanced-
high quality.
If I stick on 720, will it be better?
And I wonder if that's what it is.
No,
Right.
it's still 360. Why has it not changed?
I don't know. Anyway, carry on, and I'll have a check to see if something's gone weirdly wrong.
Well, maybe it has. Oh, wait, but no, it is blurry. I'm blurry. The other thing's not blurry. I think it's the camera that's blurry.
Right, carry on anyway.
Anyways,
and I
me
will-
going to play.
Whilst I'm just going to zoom in and out and kind of force it to hopefully
refocus.
Should I just play? Or-
Yes, play.
Okay.
Go.
So that was Unconditional Love by Jerry Allen. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Merlin X, who has followed you previously in your previous life, well, current earlier life of
My same life, really.
of School of Rock, asked, "Do you know who Oscar Peterson?" Well, not personally, obviously.
I don't know him personally because he's not alive. But yeah,
Thank you very much. Would you like to expand on that?
well, he's a pretty cool jazz pianist. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what do you know about him?
What else do I know about him?
Yeah. So that's not a trick question. I don't know anything about him apart from.
To be honest, not a huge amount.
Well, yeah.
This is a great jazz pianist. He died like 2006. Really like close to when I was born.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do you know anything from him?
I need to look into it more, I think. But I
I remember you
like when he plays.
talking about him before.
I have a book, like an exercise book
That has what,
inspired
loads of
by
his stuff in there.
yeah.
Oh, right, okay. No, fair enough. Which is interesting. Because it's all jazz stuff. And well, I remember you talking about Oscar Peterson before you joined Purcell. So there was a lot of jazz stuff. Was it Andre who mentioned that stuff to you before?
Probably, yeah.
Andre being one of your earlier jazz pianist teachers. Obviously, not everyone knows that, so I thought I'd let them know. Right, okay, so let's give a bit more news before you jump into one more piece of jazz and then loads of play-by-ear stuff. You were in London yesterday.
Oh, yes. Yesterday I performed my song Just You and Me at the Song Academy Young. As
And I've just poked the
since it
picture.
was the top 10 of the Song Academy Young Songwriter competition. It finished in the top 10, which whatever.
Basically, you didn't win.
I didn't win, but
That's cool.
you know it's great.
Everyone was really good.
Everyone was really good,
Including there was it an 8-year-old, 9-year-old who won their category or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very good too.
I mean, they're all great. So
Yeah.
you know.
I poked the button and there's pictures of your friends, and you in black and white at the Song Academy.
Oh, that photo. What? Just the screenshot?
Yes, where you guys were just sitting, looking quite embarrassed actually. Going,
That's probably about right.
going, we're being photoed.
They asked because they would. I was when we were like doing like a really small interview, right?
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
They asked me questions, and they started asking the band members questions, and they took them by surprise. They were like, "What am I supposed to say?"
What
And
are
it's
you
like-
asking
I think
us?
they asked Nathaniel. Actually, let's do chronological. They asked Angelica first, like, "What's it like being part of a band?" And I don't think they realised Angelica was like had been going to the Purcell School for 5 years and been in
Yeah.
many different bands already.
Yeah,
And then I think
because you guys are all from Purcell.
yeah, and then I think they asked Nathaniel, what are you going to say? What do you want to say to others about entering the competition next year? And it's like he never entered the competition.
Yes, because no one kind of expected this was to happen, right? And it was suddenly, oh no, we had to come in to play, which was quite funny. But it was good. It was played at the Tabernacle, which is quite a nice place in London.
Yeah.
But it was 3 hours long, which was, my God.
Yeah. Long time and
yeah.
a half an hour interval.
Yes, which also
Felt
was a very long
really
time.
really long.
Yes, it was definitely a very long time, but it was good. It was fun, and as I said, everyone's really talented.
Yeah.
But you played your own song.
And that's being in the top 10 of a competition like this. It's like,
Yeah, that's fantastic. Especially since you weren't really entering. I remember you going in and going, oh, it's just really for feedback and stuff. And then suddenly going, oh, and top 30, top 10, and perform in London.
I mean, you know, you throw things in competitions because why not? Because you can, right?
Yes. So,
And if nothing happens, nothing happens. And if something happens, great. And something did happen this time around.
yes.
So,
I'm
yeah.
actually waiting for Destiny to tell you to stop slouching.
Oh, come on.
But
I've now stopped slouching.
yes, it makes it
But
a lot
now-
easier. And actually, we can then see the Arsenal. It looks pink on camera. No, on camera, it looks pink. I need to find a way to actually be good at video stuff. Then it actually looks decent. I actually had to change the focus. You were out of focus for a while. But then,
Yeah, I know. I
and
looked at it.
then you are now in focus.
Good.
Right, so well, you want to do your second piece, and then we can jump into requests and
Yes.
so on.
Okay, well, my second piece is Yatra by Tanya Maria. And
It's what?
Yatra.
What is that?
I have no idea what it means,
Okay.
but it's a really cool tune, loads of different rhythms. And making an arrangement of this one was actually quite difficult because it's like you don't want it to be like really bangy and samey, but then also and you kind of want it to be different variations, but you also still kind of want to feel the groove of the music at the same time. That meant nothing to you.
No, I'm just waiting to poke buttons.
Okay,
I like
how
the
about
music. I like the music part of it. I don't really
Yeah,
understand.
how about I just play it? I'm already easier.
Yes, this is something by,
Yatra by Tanya Maria.
and this is your second piece of an audition you're going to play, where you get to hopefully then play at Wigmore Hall, which is a classical concert in a classical place.
Yeah, which means I'm not going to get in, but
Yeah,
if I get in, imagine.
Well, you never know. Like you got
never
into
know.
the top 10 of
I mean,
whatever.
there are like 35 people auditioning for 5 places, but you never know.
Yes, and they're all classical, and you're jazz.
The one jazz player.
Yeah.
I was meant to do another one for like a trio, but then they said they don't accept trios for this audition.
Oh, all right. Are they all
It was just
soloists?
all solos, and there's one duo. I think it was just solos and duos. So,
That's weird. Okay, fine.
but what
I'm just going to therefore assume you're not going to get in there of one person out of 34 classical. And it's not pianists, it's just classical music, presumably, or they're all pianists.
classical music.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
okay, go for
well,
it. Yes, the
you never know.
something. Yes, the something by Tanya.
Yatra
by Tanya. I got the Tanya bit. Get on with it.
Okay. There we are. Yatra by Tanya Marie. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I remember you played that before. As in, I've heard you play snippets of it before. Presumably whilst practicing.
Yeah.
You look out of breath. Your Superman coil's back. And it's gone.
Why does it keep coming back?
I don't know. It's still there. I'm not going to tell you anymore. It'll just appear when it wants to. When you've kind of lost your Clark Kent alter ego and drop into Superman pose. But no, it's cool. Wigmore Hall. I think it would be brilliant at Wigmore Hall.
It would be.
Just like it would have been brilliant if you played in the not Albert Hall, Royal Festival Hall, when you went down to the whatever the place, and they didn't pick you because they said something else. Oh, Destiny said she actually has that one on vinyl, which is quite cool. Although she might have meant Great Balls of Fire. There's been quite a few people asking for classical rock and roll, and Aviation History Channel right at the beginning asked for Great Balls of Fire or I didn't have it written down. I have to scroll up. Or My Way by Sinatra, but and then Destiny and Don said Great Balls of Fire. So guess what you get to play?
Probably.
You're gonna make a dad joke, and it's not gonna work because you're not a dad. It's gonna have.
Probably I don't play then.
Yeah, very funny. Right, okay. Great Balls of Fire. Or do you want to save that when you have a little bit more energy?
No, I'm going to play Great Balls of Fire.
Okay, so you're going to play it properly then. A full-blown Great Balls of Fire, full-blown energy, without breaking the piano.
Okay. There you are.
Very good. I'm not going to tell you what happened to your hair.
For
Again.
God's sake. That's actually really
I think it's cool. Actually, when it
not
kind of goes
really.
down, it's like when Jerry Lee Lewis plays and his hair goes all crazy at the end. I don't know what's going on. In my ear, it kind of peaks.
Probably because it is peaking.
No, I did ask. Everyone else says it's perfect audio. So it might just be the output jack on here. So cool. Right. Are you warm?
Yeah.
Very good. You look like you're quite hot. Playing two fast bits at the same time. Right. Okay. So let's pick some things from. In fact, I'm going to break what I normally do and say thank you to Fanzo for asking very politely and not spamming the hell out of the chat. So I'm going to go straight to Fanzo's request, which means you need to both plug in your ear and also type something because it's impossible. I can't tell you what it is. I will copy it in and then you will just have to kind of look it up.
Oh, my finger.
Right. I'm going to put it in the chat. Ready? So this is from Fanzo. And this is what Fanzo wrote. So you're going to have to decipher.
Oh, wait, I need to, like, get the... Oh no.
Oh no, what?
Pim Maju Maj.
Dr. Swag, Jest, Noim, Odekem. I'm sure that's not how it's pronounced.
And then Dr. Swag.
I'm assuming Dr. Swag is an artist. I love that you can discover new music.
Jesters Moim Odechem. What? Jesters.
We can all learn new music on your channel. In fact,
Moim
whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to quickly look it up, and maybe we can.
Odechem. That one?
Yes.
Oh, no, wait, there must be two different.
If you actually look up Jester Moin Oidekem, there is a YouTube video from Dr. Swag. In fact, it only came out 2 weeks ago, so I'm guessing this is new music.
It's also not coming in my ears. Why is it not in my ears?
Have you found it?
I found it.
Okay, because yes, that's quite cool that you're gonna get brand new music that no one's heard of. Yes, that's what YouTube shows it as, and it's Dr. Swag. Is it in your ear?
It's now in my ear.
Cool.
Ow.
Have you hurt your finger?
I think so.
You cut your nails earlier, just before. Is that what's caused the problem?
I don't think it's that.
Okay. Right, I'm going to stop interrupting you. I'll talk to the people instead. But yeah, so Cole's been really busy in the last month, obviously, with what's he done? So he's been to St James's Palace. His song was picked for the Commonwealth and played around the world. Rather surprising. Well, not surprisingly, it was a bit of a surprise to be asked to go down to St James's Palace to play, and he and his couple of friends had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get down to the palace in London, and then when they got there, having taken all the equipment up the stairs and so on, passed through security, then been told, yes, but we can't plug it in because there's apparently, as Cole said, the PA systems are on one side of the on the other side of the room, and there's dignitaries and royalty in the main room, and they couldn't drag cables across in case people. Well, firstly, they didn't want it on the carpets, but yeah, that was fun. Right. Anyway, so this is Dr. Swag, and whatever that song was.
Yeah.
Go for it. I have no idea if that was good or bad, as in whether it's linked to it. As in if you got it right or not. But it sounded nice. Yes. How's your fingers anyway?
I feel like I've hit it somewhere.
Well, I'm assuming so.
Might be just be a bruise.
Are you going to be okay to play?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember actually when you did your diploma exam, they were saying how you had to, as part of the diploma test, they need you to perform for something like 30 minutes or 25 minutes to show that you can play, which is quite interesting because you played a heck of a lot more than that. But that's how people decided. Right, anyway. Christoph, 83, who's one of your patrons, and again, hi patrons, Bob, Don, Ziza, George, Gavin are here. I'll scroll up later and say hi to everyone else. Christoph asks, Rock Around the Clock. I think that's Elvis.
I feel like I know this one.
You probably do. And Destiny has it on vinyl. Do any of your friends have vinyl?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm kind of assuming they would, given the fact
Rock Around the
you're
Clock.
musical.
Who? By who?
In my head, it's Elvis, but it's obviously not.
I've got something by Bill Haley. Might be this one though.
I'm guessing it's the Comets. Yeah, Bill Haley and the Comets, yes. And people will recognise it if you play it right. It is pretty famous, even though you may not know it.
Right.
Yes, Bob just confirmed it's Bill Haley. You probably need to listen to more of the classic rock and roll era. And Don has also confirmed Haley and the Comets. Well, and his comments, I think there might be. You got it? Have you got the main bits?
I think so.
Gone though.
Kind of.
Yes, it is. I was wondering whether I'm going to say, but I think you need to kind of learn listen to it properly, learn it, and actually go and play it in public.
Okay.
As in, it's super high energy, kind of like, kind of like all the others of that era, which is brilliant. Right. Okay. So, Moinul Rahman, who just literally asked. I thought, you've not been asked for one of these for ages, so I thought, I'll just jump in for here. Do you know any popular anime openings on piano?
Yeah.
Which one are you going to play?
The Journals theme.
Okay. Also, there's the other, well, obviously, I've only watched two.
That means I've only watched
Your
two.
Lie in April. One. But Jono's theme's cool.
Okay.
By the way, Don Anderson said nailed it, but I think you need to do it properly, as in learn it properly and play it out in public, because I think you'll get
Okay.
quite a crowd. Anyway, so this one is John. What's it called?
Journals theme.
Giorno's theme, that's it, from...
That's what I just said.
Yes, I kept
From
thinking, what-
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
that's it, I was thinking, what's Jono's theme? And then it was Jono's song from the thing you did before. Now it reminded me. Yes. Right, okay, so it's 6 o'clock, so we've probably only got another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. However, let's do this one quickly, because I know you know it. Merlin X, who knows you, well, followed you from your School Rock days, in fact, I'm going to go stick your School Rock
Oh no, I'm getting loads of
thing
messages from WhatsApp.
probably saying, what's going on?
No, it says pool, which means pool table. So one of my friends really likes playing pool.
And saying,
It's on this group chat.
and then saying, guys, can you go and play pool?
Yeah, because you can come into school from 6 p.m, so he's probably in school.
At 6 p.m. just to play pool. So everybody, I'm standing by the pool table. And there's no one playing pool right now.
Probably.
Why don't you message him back and say, see you there in 5 minutes?
How about, oh God, 6-0 Newcastle. Sorry,
Newcastle winning 6-0?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in trouble.
anyways, maybe I film it. Like, hi Yulin, I'm on the live stream. I'm definitely here coming to play pool right now. Right.
Yes.
There we are, I'm sending
Anyway,
it now.
so whilst you're sending messages to your friend, I've just put, tell everyone about your School Rock days. Not everyone knows about School Rock.
Oh, I'm going to take these off just in case.
It's going to, the notifications get your head going in.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was in School of Rock like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, however long ago. And yeah, I mean, I performed like almost every night. Then performed in like big things like the Olivia.
So this is when you're 10, 11, 12-ish?
Yeah.
Well, mainly 11.
Mainly 10.
Or was it mainly 10? Oh, when you were 10. You were
Yeah.
performing in the West End, live on stage on the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical School of Rock, based on the Jack Black movie.
Yeah, I performed in like the Olivier Awards, which was cool. Performed in West End Live, which was cool. Performed in the Princess Trust Awards in front of Prince Charles. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that was, yes, in Prince Charles as well. I keep
Performed
forgetting.
it in like some Anton Deck Saturday night.
But anyway, you performed as
Performed at Andrew
the
Lloyd
little
Webber's-
boy.
I performed at Andrew Lloyd Webber's 70th birthday celebration in front of Prince Edward. So that means I've now performed in front of Prince Edward twice, as I've said like many times now on the live stream.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool.
But yes. So what? And Merlin knows you from that time. He said, "Can you play? If only you would listen.
Okay, I can. I don't need to listen to
if
it.
you remember it."
Oh yeah.
Very good. Merlin said you should do a jazz version of it at some point. I kind of agree. Did you actually know they are bringing it back on a tour?
They did a tour ages ago.
Yeah, but I think they're bringing it back again.
A new tour.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because they kind of closed it down, and I think they're bringing it back. I'm guessing it because it was kind of impacted by COVID a little bit.
Well, it finished.
Yeah,
Like the actual show finished during COVID.
yeah. But yes, I think they might be touring Asia or something like that. But yeah, definitely. If any of you are anywhere near School of Rock, if it is touring,
Go watch it because it's
watch
good.
it. Yeah, it's really good. And actually, the story of Lawrence is pretty much the story of you.
Really.
Yes, as in you were classical,
I hate pop music.
and then got brought into
Or rock
jazz
music.
and pop music, and then you carried on to pop and jazz music. Right, okay. You do need to go. So let's finish off on one super high energy one, as people have asked you to do classical rock and roll. My favourite classical rock
Is Johnny
and
B.
roll
Good?
is absolutely Johnny B. Good. Mainly because, and you've not, actually, I'm going to ask you, have you watched any of the Back to the Future movies?
Nope.
I appreciate I'm old and I sound like an old man asking you to watch movies that I've watched before, but I think you really do need to watch some of these amazing movies and not the nonsense ones that are out nowadays.
I don't even watch the nonsense ones that are out now.
Yeah, no, which is why you should watch the better ones. like Back to the
Anyways,
Future.
Johnny Be Good.
Johnny Be Good.
There you are.
Well
Johnny Be
done.
Good.
Very good. I think maybe what you need to be doing is just a whole series of classical rock and rolls and learn them all. Well, not all, but maybe we need to tap your live chat patrons for a list. You can go and post on your community youth thing because Jailhouse Rock, loads of Elvis, loads of Chuck Berry, Ray Charles, all that kind of stuff will probably drive you to 1 million subscribers.
Great.
Yes. I'm just being really quiet because then everyone's going to hear you're out of breath. Because I can hear it in my ear, so I'm assuming everybody else can. Because that mic on your bit is really picking up. Right, okay. We have to go because...
we do have to go. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream.
Go and play some Paul from sounds of it.
I'm not going to...
Has he replied?
7-0.
7-0. That's outrageous. We only drew 2-2 and Newcastle winning 7-0.
He replied with his water bottle. Okay, that's very helpful. Yeah, but they're playing Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. If you did, please leave a like. And hopefully we'll have a live stream in 2 weeks, but knowing me, it probably won't happen. So yeah, thank you guys, and see you next time. And merch, Patreon.
Yes. So fingers crossed, 2 weeks from now, assuming you're not ill, not being dragged into another performance
Let's
rehearsal.
quickly check
so
if there's an Arsenal match at Sunday 4:30.
I don't think so.
It's Arsenal Man City.
Oh, we'll be in London then. So certainly if that won't.
The week after is the international break, so probably
definitely
that week.
Okay, let's assume it's 3
let's
months.
assume 3 weeks time.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun getting beaten up by Man City.
Yeah, hopefully not 7-0.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a home game, and hopefully everyone will be fit. Whereas half our players were unfit.
Everyone's injured now. Partey just got injured. Martinelli's injured. Trossard's injured.
I know.
Rice looks like he's injured as well.
Yeah, so we're in deep trouble. So anyway,
And Jorginho
right.
was
Rubbish.
He wasn't rubbish. He was rubbish for like 5 minutes, and then.
Well,
but that meant everything.
for that one fight. Well, for that one stupid part that he did.
Yeah. That sums it all up.
Yes.
He would have had 3 points, but he ended up with 1.
Yes. Anyway. Wave and say bye to everybody. I need to work on some of your recorded videos and post them. But thank you, everybody. We will see you in 3 weeks. For those that are able to see you live, maybe we'll see you next week or the week after. Yeah, it's probably the week after. We'll be in London. Well, definitely in London. But we'll hopefully see you then if you can see you live.
Okay.
In St Pancras. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.